Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, now in this video I'm going to start from sum number 19 of the chapter rectilinear figure 13.1. Okay, and this is the last part from this exercise. For the previous part, please check the description box, the link will be there. So here sum number 19. ABCD is a parallelogram. Bisector of angle A and B meet at E which lie on DC. Okay, so first here you have to draw a parallelogram in this way. Suppose here A, B, C, D. Now the bisector of A, this one, and the bisector of B, this one, meet at point E on the line DC. Okay, prove that AB. Okay, prove that here AB is equal to 2 into AD. So as here bisector of angle A, that means this angle is equal to with this one. So that means here 1 and 2 are equal. This is the bisector of angle B, so here 3 and 4 are also equal. Now just name it, this one as 5 and this one as 6. So as here ABCD is a parallelogram, so here in this parallelogram you know that AB is parallel with DC. So as here AB is parallel with DC, then definitely angle 1 is equal to with angle 5 because alternate angles. And here angle 1 also equal to with angle 2 because AE is the bisector. So that means you can write down here angle 2 is equal to with angle 5. So if angle 2 is equal to with angle 5, then definitely the triangle ADE is an isosceles triangle. Okay, ADE is an isosceles triangle. So here in the triangle ADE, you can write down AD is equal to with DE. Okay, AD is equal to with DE. Now next one here, angle 3 is equal to with angle 6 again because alternate angles, and here angle 3 is equal to with angle 4. So that means here you can write down angle 6 is equal to with angle 4. So as here angle 6 equal to with angle 4, then definitely triangle BCE is also an isosceles triangle. So that means here EC, okay, EC is equal to with BC. Okay, EC is here equal to with BC. So here you can write down as here AD is equal to with BC. That means here you can write down DE is equal to with EC. That means E is the midpoint. Okay, that means here E is the midpoint. So here you can write down as AB is equal to with DC, the opposite side of the parallelogram. Now in the place of DC, you can write down DE plus EC. Okay, you can write down DE plus EC. So here DE is equal to with AD and EC also equal to with AD. So that one equal to here 2AD. So AB equal to 2AD, it's proved. Next, sum number 20. ABCD is a square and the diagonals intersect at O. Okay, so here ABCD is a square and the diagonals are intersect at the point O. If P is a point on AB such that AO is equal to AP, okay, so that one equal to here P. So here AO, this portion is equal to with this one AP. Then prove that here 3 into angle POB is equal to angle AOP. POB, okay. POB, that means you have to join this one here. So POB, that angle, and AOP, that one. Okay. So as here ABCD is a square, that means here angle CAB equal to 45 degree, because each and every angle of a square equal to 90 degree. Now the diagonal bisect the angle, so that means here CA or AC diagonal bisect the angle A, so CAB equal to 45 degree. Okay, and as here CAB equal to 45 degree, so from the triangle AOP, from the triangle AOP here, AO is equal to with AP, that means an isosceles triangle. So here one angle equal to 45 degree, that is OAP. OAP equal to here 45 degree. So the rest of two angles, that means addition of here APO plus here AOP, that are equal to 180 minus 45, and that one equal to here 135 degree. Okay, so that means here 2 into AOP, because it's an isosceles triangle, that one equal to here 135. So angle AOP equal to 135 by 2. Okay, 135 degree by 2, that is the angle AOP. Now here angle AOB equal to 90 degree, because you know the diagonals of a square, the diagonals of a square bisect at right angles. So here angle AOB equal to 90 degree. Now AOB means here angle AOP plus angle POB. So that one equal to here 90 degree. Now in the place of AOP you can write down 135 by 2, then angle POB equal to 90 degree. Okay, so here angle POB equal to 90 minus 135 by 2. So that one equal to here 45 degree by 2. Okay, 45 degree by 2, and which is the, so here okay, so you have to prove here 3 angle POB, that one equal to, now if you multiply 3 in both side, so it will be here 3 into angle POB, and here multiply 3, it becomes 135 degree by 2, which is equal to angle AOP. So it's proved. Okay, it's clear. Now next one, here sum number 21. In sum number 21, ABCD is a square. Okay, again ABCD is a square, so ABCD, EFGH at the point on the side AB, BC, CD, DA respectively. So here E, F, G and H. So now join it. Okay, clear. Now prove that EFGH is a square. Okay, so here that one equal to with this one, and equal to with this one and this one, and here it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, it's 1. Okay, so here you have to prove that EFGH is a square. Here AE is equal to with BF, is equal to with CG, equal to with DH. Okay, so that means here EB is equal to with FC, equal to GD, equal to HA. So now here in the triangle AEH and the triangle BFE. Okay, AEH and BFE, that means this one, this purple one and this green one. So from these two triangle, the first condition here, AE is equal to with BF. Number 2, AH is equal to with EB. Okay, AH is equal to with EB. And number 3, here angle A is equal to with angle B, that one equal to 90 degree. Okay, so that means here triangle AEH congruent with triangle BFE. So these two triangle are equal. That means here EH is equal to with EF. Okay, EH is equal to with EF, and angle here, and here the angle 4 is equal to with angle 2. Okay, angle 4 is equal to with angle 2, but here angle 1 plus angle 2, that one equal to here 90 degree. So definitely here angle HEF, okay, angle HEF equal to 90 degree. So as here EH, okay, as here EH, that one is equal to with this one, and that angle equal to 90 degree. So definitely this one is a square. So you can write down here EFGH is a square, and it's proved. Now the next one, sum number 22A, or 1, sorry, it's A, 22A. In the figure 1 given below, ABCD and ABEF are parallelograms. Prove that here CDFE, okay, CDFE is a parallelogram, and also prove that here FD is equal to with EC, and the triangle AFD congruent with triangle here BEC. Okay, so as here ABCD and ABEF are the parallelograms, so here first term you have to write down here DC is parallel with AB, okay, and also DC is equal to with AB because opposite sides are parallel and equal. Next one here, FE is parallel with AB, and also FE is equal to with AB. So that means here you can write down here DC is parallel with FE, and DC is equal to with FE. So as here DC is equal to with AP and parallel, so that imply you can write down CDEF is a parallelogram. Okay, is a parallelogram. It's proved. Now the next part. So as here CDEF is a parallelogram, then definitely here FD is equal to with AC. Okay, because opposite side of a parallelogram are equal. That is the second part. Now the third part. From the triangle AFD and the triangle here BEC. First condition here FD is equal to with EC. Okay, FD is equal to with EC. Next condition here AF is equal to with BE because opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. That means here AF is equal to with BE. And the third one here AD is equal to with BC. So triangle AFD congruent with triangle BEC by SSS rule. Okay. Now the next one, number B. Here ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. And ADEF and AGHB are two square. Prove that here FG is equal to with AC. So where is FG? FG means this one. Okay, FG is equal to with AC, this one. You have to prove that here FG is equal to with AC. So now here A is a point, okay, and you know the surroundings of a point, that one equal to 360 degree. So the angles here are angle FAG plus angle FAD plus angle DAB plus angle BAG, that one equal to 360 degree. Clear? Okay. So here angle FAG, now FAD means 90 degree, DAB, write down here DAB, and next BAG equal to also 90 degree. That one equal to here 360 degree. So angle FAG equal to 360 minus 180 minus DAB. That means here 180 minus DAB. Okay, 180 minus DAB. Now next here angle ABC. Okay, angle ABC plus angle BAD, that one equal to 180, because you know that in a parallelogram the adjacent, this angle and this angle, the addition of these two adjacent angle equal to 180 degree. So angle ABC plus BAD equal to 180. Okay, so here you can write down angle here, angle ABC equal to 180 minus angle BAD. Okay, now as here FAG, okay, this one FAG equal to 180 minus DAB, DAB is equal to with BAD, same angle. So here angle ABC equal to 180 minus BAD. So you can write down here angle FAG is equal to angle ABC. Okay, FAG is equal to with angle ABC. Now here from the triangle AFG and the triangle here ABC, these two triangle, here AF is equal to with BC. Okay, AF is equal to with BC, because both here DE and ABC, FADE and ABCD are square on the same side DA, that is equal. Now similarly you can also write down here AG is equal to with AB, and the third one here FAG is equal to angle ABC. That means here you can write down triangle AFG congruent with triangle here ABC. Now if these two triangle are congruent, then you can write down here this side, okay, FG is equal to with AC by CPCT. Okay, so you can write down here FG is equal to with AC by CPCT, and it's proved. So now sum number 23, this is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. So here ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, that means all sides are equal. So ABCD is a rhombus. Here these two are the diagonals. Here ABCD, it's O. The diagonals are bisect at right angles, you know that. So here angle A equal to 60 degree. Find the ratio of AC is to BD. Find the ratio of AC is to BD. Okay. So as here angle A equal to 60 degree, then ABD, okay, ABD is an equilateral triangle, because these two sides are equal, then definitely this angle is equal to with this one. And as here angle A equal to 60, that means all angles are 60 degree in the triangle ABD. Okay, so here triangle ABD is an equilateral triangle. So let, okay, so let here, let AB equal to A, then definitely here BD equal to also A. Okay, now here the triangle AOB, here this angle equal to 90 degree. So here you can write down AO square plus OB square, that one equal to here AB square. So AO square equal to AB square. AB square means A square, and then OB square. OB means half of A. So that means A by 2. So A by 2 square. So A square minus A square by 4. That means here 3 by 4 A square. So here you can write down AO equal to root 3 by 2A. And as here AC equal to 2 into AO. So that one equal to here root 3A only. So here the AC is to BD, root 3A is to A, so that one equal to root 3 is to 1 is your answer.